Hi, today we're going to learn about tapping, also known as emotional freedom technique. This video will be perfect for anyone who has heard about this or hasn't heard about this and you're trying to figure out what it is and how to do it. By the end of this video, you will know the tapping points, where they are on your body, how to use them, and why we do it, and the exact process for how to do it. So you will learn the technique that has helped me personally overcome so many different types of stress, and I have used very successfully with hundreds of clients to get them through everything from anxiety to sleep problems to just ordinary daily stress with coworkers, kids, spouses, friends, pretty much anything you can think of. So let's get started. The first thing you will always do when you tap is to rate how you feel on a scale of 1 to 10. So let's say that you have anxiety. How much anxiety do you have in this moment? How does it feel when you check in with yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? And after you do that, then you will start with the tapping points, which are: the first one is called side of hand, and that is right underneath that little bone underneath your pinky finger, and you would just tap there. I like to use 2 fingers, but you can use 1, 2, 3, whatever feels good to you. So that's the first point. It's called side of hand. The next point is called inner eye, and that is right at the edge of your eyebrow, right at that bone where the hair meets the skin. The next point is called side of eye, and if you just follow your eyebrow around that ridge, just about to the bone there, that's called side of eye. And if you follow that ridge right under your eye, you'll find the under eye point. And then you'll go to under nose, right on your philtrum, right underneath here. And then chin, which is right in that little groove between your lips and your chin. The next point is called the collarbone point. If you can see, all our collarbones have this little ridge, this little divot right here, and then you can see the actual bone. So just under the bone, about 2 or 3 fingers out, like that, that's the collarbone point. And for this one, I like to use more fingers. I'll usually use like 4 fingers to just make sure that I'm hitting the general area. The next point after the collarbone point is underarm. And so for that one, it's about 4 finger widths under your armpit, right around where the bra line would be, right in the middle. And then the last point is top of head. And that's another one of those that I like to use about 4 fingers, just to make sure that I'm getting the area. So tapping is very forgiving, so don't feel like you have to do these points perfectly in exactly the right place. If you just go through the simple process, you will definitely feel some stress relief by the end. So the reason why we choose these points is they're actually acupuncture points. So in acupuncture, we would put needles in them, but for tapping, you can just tap on them and it'll create that stress relief that you're really looking for. And so the setup to all of this, the way you would put it all together is first you would check in to see where you are at on a scale of 1 to 10. Then you would do what we call a setup statement. And the setup statement goes like this: even though I feel anxiety or I have anxiety, I love and accept myself. So you can fill in that anxiety piece with whatever it is that you're going through. So even though I feel overwhelmed, even though I'm mad at my spouse, even though my kids are driving me crazy, even though I'm trying to get so much done, but I can't. I love and accept myself. So you would do that statement 3 times while you're tapping on the side of hand point. And after you've done that, then you will go through the points that I just showed you, however many times. At a minimum, I like to do 3 rounds. So you would just go through the points, just saying the thing that's stressing you out and talk about it. I'm so overwhelmed. I'm anxious. I have so much to do. I don't know how I'm going to get it done. And then you would go through that round. So at this point, after you've done the setup point, you do not need to do it again. Then you just go through the other points I showed you for at least 3 rounds, but several minutes is usually pretty good. Up to 15 is fantastic. And then you would stop and take a deep breath and check in and see where you're at again on that scale of 1 to 10. Hopefully the number's gone down. If you can get it down to a 3 or below, that has taken you out of that stress space enough that you can go do whatever it is you need to do. You should feel significantly better. And stay tuned for the next video where I'll actually take you through a tapping script to overcome anxiety. And if you liked this, please give it a like. Please share it with your friends. And thanks for watching.